It's Mom and Pop Video Shop.
Welcome, maybe back, to the Mom and Pop Video Shop. I am Joel.
And I'm Tyson.
And we are here with yet another weekly retro movie recommendation. Pretty close. I feel like it's been a minute since we've even said that, so,
It has.
you know.
It's been a long minute, too.
Yeah, so this is the first review for December, I'm presuming, and I decided to go Christmas themed. No, it's not Die Hard, although I was tempted.
Right? That's what I was talking about with low-hanging fruit. I'm like, I could do Die Hard,
Yeah,
I could
totally.
do Gremlins, I could...
Yeah.
Just everything would have been too obvious.
So this one is probably one that people will debate. Is it actually a Christmas movie? I showed it to my kids for the first time. They actually felt like it was, though they all agreed that Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie. And that movie is...
Wait, let me guess. You always let me guess. Give me a year.
Oh, well, if I give you the year...
Well, don't give me a year then.
Okay.
Is it Lethal Weapon?
Yes, it's Lethal Weapon. So 1987's Lethal Weapon, from the back of the box set cover that I think might be...
this freaking close to picking Lethal Weapon.
Oh, were you?
Okay, yeah.
That'd have been funny.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the original buddy cop duo in one of the most iconic film series of all time, and then it says explodes on Blu-ray because this is a obvious thing pitching the stupid... Mel Gibson and Danny Glover star as two mismatched cops dedicated to bringing down bad guys by any means possible. The first Lethal Weapon movie, I'm going to obviously have to kind of give you the basic synopsis off the top of my head since this isn't going to help me, is the story of Riggs and Murtaugh, two, as I said, mismatched cops. Murtaugh is a guy who, now that I'm pushing 50 and realize the whole movie is him on his 50th birthday.
Not in the first one, my friend.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
No, okay, I thought so too.
Yeah, but is this 50th?
It's his 50th. Because they make a comment. They say, because I thought I was older than him. I heard somebody say one time he was like 45. I was like, geez, I'm that much older. I'm getting too old for this shit. It turns out, no, incorrect. He's, at least, I'll go back and check, but I watched it like 3 days ago. And
Okay.
I'm 99% sure they said 50. Which makes more sense. Because, I mean, even though I'm pushing that myself, I get why that would have been like, okay, he's older, he's getting close to retirement as a cop, that kind of thing. So, you got Murtaugh, a family man, very close-knit family, several kids, beautiful wife, played by Darlene Love, who really wasn't an actress, she was more known as a singer. There's a famous Christmas... one of those 60s era Christmas songs too that she sang that plays every
I'll
year.
be damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, She you go look at her songs, you're like, holy crap.
That might count for the win a drink at a bar.
It might,
Mom and
yeah.
Pop video
And I could have just told you the wrong song entirely, but look up Darlene Love. I know she did do 60s.
If you have confidence to it, everybody else at the bar will be shit-faced, and you'll still win.
And you probably will still win.
Your dollars.
It's very possible.
It's all about selling it.
Yeah, exactly. So Murtaugh is a family man, 50 years old, getting too old for this shit, etc., etc. He gets partnered with Riggs, who is a guy who lost his one true love, Victoria Lynn, and he wants to basically off himself. But he's the kind of guy that wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Gory? Did I say gory? I meant glory.
Yeah, it makes sense, though.
They are both Vietnam vets. They are, obviously there's about...
Wait a minute, Murtaugh's a Vietnam vet,
Yes,
too?
yes, he's a vet.
No shit.
And he was, so he made a because...
I don't know any... Bleep that. I don't know anything about this movie.
So Michael Hunsaker, played by Tom Atkins,
of course,
is his old war buddy. That's why they're so... And he made a comment. He goes, remember, Roger, I did for you during the war.
Yeah.
And that's why he owes him about his daughter. So basically the movie opens with a very lovely young lady, and my kids were not disappointed in that scene.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't show them the edited for TV version, kids, where it opens up, mild spoiler alert, where she jumps off of a building, high as a kite, and...
Sans brassiere
with this shirt flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
And it ultimately sets in motion a series of events that's a mystery connected to heroin and mercenaries. And again, Murtaugh realizing he's too old for this shit.
And connected to Gary Busey.
Gary Busey,
one of my favorites.
playing Mr. Joseph. He's sort of like the
Joshua.
Is Joshua what I say, Joseph?
Yes.
I meant Joshua, yeah.
I'm just saving you from the...
Oh my God.
I'm just saving
Oh my God.
Because you guys
Yeah.
would have called him on it.
You probably
So
would
I'm
have,
here
yes.
to-
I am watching you through a camera.
So, thank you. Yes, Mr. Joshua. He is sort of like the main henchman. Anyway, so they get teamed up. They have to figure out what's going on. It leads them down this path of corruption and all kinds of shenanigans. We don't get until part 2 diplomatic immunity, but it is still great. So, written by Shane Black, who I'm a huge fan of,
Right.
who may come up again in one review this month. This movie is one of my all-time favorite action movies, period, hands down. I love this movie. I love the whole series. I mean, 1 and 2, I think, is probably, I don't know, 2 might be, I'm hard-pressed to say it's a better movie. I think it's got more interesting ideas in it, maybe, and I do like that Murtaugh and Riggs are bonded. The thing I love the most about 2, and you see a little bit in this one, is the family dynamic, not just with Murtaugh, but how they bring in Riggs. They adopt him.
Well, and I was going to say, I think that as I've gotten older, what impresses me most about the first Lethal Weapon is how freaking good Mel Gibson, like his breakdown.
He's so,
I mean,
yes.
So yes, it's an action movie, but
dramatically.
The scene of him on the couch with the Beretta, like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. It's really great. Yeah. And I mean, it's funny. The older I get, the more I relate to Murtaugh, though. The more, not just the getting old for the shit part, but just the family dynamics, just him, just wanting to just do his thing and not have the drama. You know what
there's been a lot of the loner. I mean, that was a trope in the 80s and 90s, that loner cop, like, I work alone type thing. But, man, Martin Riggs, to me, takes the cake.
Well, he is, but that's what makes us genius. They take that idea and then give him a partner that's like this grounded, regular guy. And it's perfect. It's perfect. It's funny at times. And that's what, again, I like about 2. And I know some people don't like the humor as much as the series went on. I like it, though. I love that despite Riggs' dark personality, he does like dad jokes and puns. He does them in this movie too.
He gets goofier and goofier as a series, but there's in every single movie there's always a scene where something happens.
Yes,
where all of a sudden,
like let's make like 2 shepherds get the flock out of here.
No, but what I'm saying is, he'll do that, but then there's always a point in the movie where that goes away and he goes back to like what was the? I'm trying to think in Vietnam. It was not the Manhattan Project. The other one. I'm drawing a blank.
MK Ultra?
No, you're gonna have to edit this part out. But anyway, like all the Black Ops. Assassinations.
Well, it's funny. They reference Air America in this, and then of course Mel Gibson, Robert Downey Jr. would be in a movie called Air America a few years later. So, I'm a massive fan of this movie. I love the dynamic between those two. I am one of these weirdos that really wants a part 5. I want old man Riggs and really old man Murtaugh.
Yeah,
and I want especially Riggs to go out in a blaze of glory, which is what he was, spoiler alert, which really wouldn't be a spoiler because he doesn't, that he was supposed to in this movie. He was supposed to die. And then he was supposed to die in 2, and they decided, we really can't do that. Mel Gibson's a huge star, blah, blah, blah. So let us know, though, in the comments, are you a fan of the Lethal Weapon movies, the Lethal Weapon series?
I think we have to touch just real quick on Gary Busey, too. This is one of his... Gary Busey always kind of plays a nut, but... Yeah.
Although I would argue, he's a bit of a nut in Silver Bullet, but he's still kind of grounded. He's like a good guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think of him typically as playing a bad guy, or Point Break as well.
He's very more sociopath,
and he's very calm. It's subdued. It's subdued Busey, which you don't usually get.
Yeah.
So
I think it makes it even scarier than like crazy unhinged.
Oh
music,
yeah,
you know
it does.
I mean?
It does. It does.
And so the fight scene though between him and Mel Gibson.
Let me finish this. Sorry.
No, sorry.
All that to be said. Lethal Weapon, for my money, it's a great Christmas movie. It's a great action movie. It's a great buddy cop movie. It's a great everything movie. Let us know, though, in the comments what you think. Are you a Lethal Weapon fan? Are you, like me, looking forward to a really old Riggs and Murtaugh going one last hurrah and hopefully going out in a blaze of glory? and God love you, Chris Rock, but don't need you in part 5. Just saying.
I'd like to see Joe Pesci come back.
Joe Pesci, if he would. I don't know if he would. Yeah. But yeah, I want Lethal Weapon 5 to be like Rocky Balboa, where it's kind of like everything's kind of already like dark and they've lost people and you know what I mean? And like, that's the movie I want. I would like a legit darker kind of movie.
I hear you.
But anyway, that's what I am saying. Let us know what you think. But yeah, anything else?
No, I agree. I think it's a great pick for holidays, and it's one of my favorite cop movies too.
Okay, sure you don't have anything else you want to say?
No, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and keep my feelings. I'll try to nurse them.
Okay, all right.
When the camera's not rolling.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, so thanks for joining us again, Mom and Pop Video Shop, and remember, at Mom and Pop's, our love of
Predator 2 with Danny Glover and Gary Busey.
I almost said Jake Busey. Never stops.
Mom and Pop's Video radio show.